I'm here to record. All right.
Hey,
I did the recording.
I didn't sign off on this shit.
Oh shit! Let me talk to your lawyers.
Look, I got Lapis Azul.
Where'd you get?
Oh, that's fine.
Lapis Lazuli.
So Sojad thinks that's gonna help him win all his bets this year.
Dude, this from Afghanistan, dog. This is the good luck charm right here. It's the first time putting it on as we make our first bets.
Okay.
Crazy. Let's
And I
go.
got it on the wrist too.
Got the matching one too. It's hers.
All the research can go out the window, man. This is the only thing I have.
Where'd you
Throw
get
darts on the board.
I got a plug overseas.
Hey, you tell me.
Shut up, bro.
They be saying Azul in Afghanistan.
Lazuli, bro.
Lazuli? Does it actually luck?
Is it what?
Do it actually help with good luck? Like, is that what it's for?
It's supposed to give like positivity. So even when you're down in your account, you just gotta look up.
This one just said, I'll take whatever that means, I'll make it mean.
Oh shit!
And
Look,
do what I
man.
say it means.
God,
It's good.
the whole podcast.
Net positive.
Positive.
Net positive.
All right,
Okay.
let's get this show started. I'm Ernie, aka Blake.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I
Sorry.
got Chuck and Shaq with me.
Who's Chuck? Who's Shaq?
I don't know. I'll let y'all figure that out. Anyways, we're going to
Crazy.
start this because we some fellow addicts, and we just think that we could provide some value to the community at large. Because let's be honest, it's 2022. We all grown. Everybody fucking gambles. So let's get this show on the road. I think we're just going to present you guys with our top 3 picks of the weekend, and then we'll kind of just go into some discourse after that about the rest of the slate. So which one of you guys wants to start? Yo,
I can start with an obvious one. I can start with a very obvious one.
All right.
So I'll keep it like this. This week 1, I'm just trying to keep it simple. I'm not trying to get like too cute with any picks. Not trying to fade the public or follow the sharps or anything.
Okay.
But so the first game that kind of intrigues me is Tampa Bay and versus Dallas. That's actually the Sunday night game.
Okay.
So basically, there's just been a lot of talk about Tom Brady again. Like, is it his final year? I feel like it's a broken record at this point, but we hear it every year. And this year, all the attention was about he's not focused. Like, there's other things going off the field, like on in his life and stuff. But I think with Tom, it's like he's either going to play or he's not going to play. If he feels like he can't do it 110%, then he's just not going to play. So I just have my trust in Tom Brady to come out firing. If you look at Brady's last 2 seasons, which were both with the Buccaneers, in game 1, his opponents only scored 1 touchdown. 2 years ago, I think it was against the Panthers, they only scored 6 points. And the Bucs
Wait.
scored...
We got to restart.
What?
Bro, wasn't I just frozen for all that?
Yeah, you were out, but Sojad was playing it smooth. Sojad was playing it smooth, bro.
Wow, bro.
I was like doing it, and I saw Sojad just like, let's just keep the show rolling.
He just hopped in with it.
Sojad,
I didn't even see. Where's Andy? What happened with Andy?
Oh,
You can't see me?
Andy was frozen like from the get-go.
Really?
Sojad was going in, bro. I was like, damn, I did not prepare enough.
Wow, yeah. I heard like 3 sentences, and I was like, yeah, I didn't do enough.
Awesome. Dude,
Hold
why
up.
can't you see your camera?
Huh?
I don't know, bro. Why is it
Bro, that's
how do I oh
God.
hey, we in now. So what you want to do?
Damn, Andy got the little classy Azul little.
Where's Andy? Oh, there he is.
Andy,
Where? Let me see.
look at his necklace. He got that good luck charm too.
Mine only
La
shows
Roja.
me.
La Roja.
Aroha. All right, so we're gonna start with Sojad, and then we're gonna go with Andy, and then
Wait, should I start with the Sunday night game, or do you want to go like chronologically? Because my pick is the Sunday night game.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about that, but I guess we could. I
Should
guess
say that I feel like
it makes sense to just go in order. So like the 1 p.m., the 4 p.m., and the night games, because I actually like made my parlays based off the time slots.
Yeah, I figured.
okay, yeah, I kind of line mine up in the same way.
Let me see. I just went with my best pick first. But okay, I guess I do have a 10 a.m. pick. I do have a 1:30 pick, and then I have the Sunday night.
Yeah. For context, I'm on the East Coast. Sojad's in LA and Andy's in OC. So
Okay.
if we mess up the times, please forgive us.
We're going all West Coast times. You gotta adjust.
All right, you're right. Let's go West.
All West Coast times.
Yeah, adjust, Blake.
Fuck yeah.
I'm court now.
Andy, you're frozen, bro. Your camera's frozen, and you like that.
Andy, you're gonna need to buy a new Wi-Fi to make this shit work.
Bro. Hey, we can't make it with cricket. Man. We can't make it with cricket.
Bro,
It's the,
y'all really? Am I moving?
you're not moving.
You're not?
Bro, what?
I'm not moving.
It's the cricket wire.
God, bro.
Oh, bless you.
Oh,
Hey, fall is here, bro. I'm starting to sneeze and shit.
I know. This weather outside's crazy. It's so humid and it's hot. It's like decent running weather. I don't know. I kind of liked it.
Why?
Humid weather.
No, it's perfect, bro.
Yeah, I didn't feel dry at all. I felt like refreshed. Usually my throat dries up and all this shit, but I don't know. I felt good.
Interesting.
Just ran a quick little 3 miles with some stairs.
Damn.
Wasn't that quick.
Jeez.
I did 4 this morning. I didn't run.
I was like, bro,
I haven't run in a minute though.
Yeah. My first time in a week.
Hard.
Okay, so let's see.
I ran yesterday, but not.
So it's just not. We're just not gonna have Andy for the show, huh?
Where's Andy?
Wait, am I frozen again, bro?
Bro,
I don't see your face.
Your audio's good, but your camera's off now.
Oh my god, bro.
Are you on the phone? You should be on the laptop, low key.
He's gone?
He's got again.
Bro, this is
We got- Huh?
we're in 2022. He's still eating chicken nuggets and doesn't have internet.
No, you gotta. I think we all gotta be on the laptop.
Really? Me too?
I mean, no, I just think it'll be easier because you'll be able to see when he comes on and off, and we can all just.
Yeah, I can see that he's not here right now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. It says he's connecting the audio right now.
Got you. All right.
Right.
Third tries the charm. Maybe you got to take that necklace off, dog.
What did you say? It still says connecting the audio.
Oh.
Right. I can make you dance to this. Can somebody play some light jazz music?
That'd be tight to have some sounds. Like,
We're
we should have
back.
a little bit.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
I can
I can see you frozen.
Oh my god, there's no way. Bro, what? We try outside, bro. We going outside.
I can make you dance
No
to this.
way, bro.
Yeah, we need some elevator music right now. Currently having technical difficulties. This is where nephew.
All right. What about now?
Edits the podcast.
Ooh, it's hella
How
ants
about
up.
now, bro? How about now? Because I'm up right now.
Hey,
Check, right.
y'all see?
I'm gonna get some coffee.
Bro, don't give up, bro. How we
Getting
looking?
coffee.
Bro, don't give up, bro. It's not over yet.
Yeah, this is low key the best you've been, Andy.
The best what?
This is low key the best it's been. It's a little glitchy, but this is cool.
Bro, what?
At least you're not off. We can hear you. Your camera's not frozen. It's just glitchy, or it's just not HD. It's all good.
Oh, I see the glitchiness for sure. That's weird, bro. It should just be right though.
Your connection definitely better outside than the living room.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'd be outside. We're in like the worst spot, to be honest, too, because the spot we're at, for some reason, it's just, I don't know, it's like a little dead zone. People at Walmart told me that too.
Denver
Balls or
to
something.
cover Seattle is another very solid.
That's Monday night.
I think they're 7.
I'm still glitchy, bro.
No, this is good though.
We're focusing on Sunday now.
Uh,
We can just get through one fucking show. We'll see what happens. Pray for me.
You got the coffee or what?
Yeah, I got the coffee.
Really?
You guys? Yeah. It was already ready. I just had to pour it up.
I don't know where Andy went. Oh, nice. What's that mug?
It's a mean mug. I don't know. It's nothing. Just a regular ass cup.
Yeah, the sun.
Mean.
You got good lighting right there.
I know. Are we recording?
Yeah, we've been recording.
Okay, all right. Because I was about to say some shit.
For what?
Nothing, bro. We're recording.
Fuck it. This is the R-rated shit.
Is it?
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
I guess we could find our identity as we go on.
That's fair.
We're definitely trying to
This
go
is-
into next season too.
This is part of growth right here. This whole process right here. We got to let it come natural.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're on a roll though. Your shit was kicking.
Bro, his shit was fire. I only heard
You
two
didn't even hear
sentences.
that shit.
I heard two sentences,
Hey,
bro.
bro,
I was like, that shit.
Thank
That's
you
just
for
how
having faith, though. Thank you for having faith.
Absolutely. We're gonna make it happen. I can't believe
Bro,
I'm
because to be honest with you, I made my picks and then I went on a run because I'm like, because I usually think better after I run.
Yeah.
And then the whole time I was running, I was thinking about how I'm going to like word shit.
that's fine.
Yeah. And when I was talking, I was like thinking like, damn, why did I start with the Sunday night game? And I wasn't even thinking about what I was saying. It was just coming out.
It was good.
Yeah, that's when the best shit comes. It's flowing. All right, let's get back to
We're gonna try this again.
Okay.
take 5.
All right. Sojad's turn.
All right. I think we should start with the 10 a.m. games, right? Let's start with the morning slot.
Okay.
Does anybody have any high convictions for any of the morning games?
Yes. So one of my picks is actually part of the morning slot, and that's gonna be Baltimore versus New York Jets. Y'all trust
So you went with the hometown team.
My bad.
I went for my Ravens up the street.
Yes. So what up? Feels like a computer whenever you try to be serious, dog.
Why does Blake goes straight into fucking interview mode, bro? He goes into interview mode.
Right on the Zoom. Oh,
damn.
my God.
This Zoom is probably giving you some PTSD or something.
On me. All right.
All right, so the hometown team. Why do you like the Ravens? I'm assuming you like the Ravens.
Yep, I got my Ravens up the street. So we're gonna do -6.5 Ravens to start off the Sunday at 10 a.m. I mean, basically, this is what I was telling Andy earlier before you joined the call. If they don't win this game with Lamar Jackson trying to vie for his contract, like come on, bro. That's it. It's a wrap.
I like that. Yeah.
It's a straight narrative gamble, and it's just like put up or shut up. Like you're gonna cover this 6.5. It's Joe Flacco. It's not even Zach Wilson. They're injured. I mean, just handle business, bro. And y'all support you had a disappointing season last season because of the injuries. You know, just kind of a little bit of bad luck. It could have been your year, but you know, you did the MVP thing. You're trying to get your contract. Everybody's talking about Mahomes.
They low-key getting overlooked heavy.
Yeah, Lamar hasn't had respect in a minute. You got Joe Burrow and fucking Herbert passing him up. So it's Lamar's turn, bro. Put up or shut up.
Facts.
So yeah, I got Ravens -6.5. And not only do I have Ravens -6.5, that's my lock of the weekend.
Really?
The weekend. That's my lock of the weekend.
Woo.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty much just a straight narrative gamble. I mean, Lamar's not. He opted to not sign with an agent at all, so he's doing his own negotiation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. His mom represented him.
Yeah, I mean, I respect it, I guess, but at the end of the day, like now, clearly he couldn't negotiate a contract that he liked. So the only way he can really negotiate is with how he plays. And if he just comes out like guns blazing, they're gonna have no choice but to just give him what he's asking for, you know. Especially the type of quarterback he is. Like in this day and era, it's a quarterback era, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to find somebody like Lamar is going to be very hard for the Ravens to replace him, and he knows that. He knows that. But at the end of the day, like the Ravens front office seems to be playing hardball. But if Lamar just comes out guns blazing, he's gonna get what he wants, what he's asking for. I like that pick.
On one thing, Joe Flacco in a revenge spot and like home dog week 1. I'm just kind of like,
Hey,
this is my thing. The numbers, if we went like straight off the analytics, you should take the Jets. But there's no way I can put money on the Jets. But at the same time, I want to take the Ravens so bad. It just feels so obvious.
wait, what analytics are telling you to take the Jets?
All right, a home dog. Like they had a bad season last year, so like regression is gonna hit them a little bit too. So they're gonna get like win a couple games that they shouldn't win. Ooh, I just don't know. If I had to put money down, I'm touching the Ravens though.
Okay, all right.
So it sounds like you're leaving that game alone though, right?
I got him in one parlay. I'm not gonna lie. I got him in one parlay. I teased it down to 5.5 because dumb shit happens. Like J.K. Dobbins ain't playing. What's up? The other backup is still not healthy. Gus Edwards, I think. No Marquise Brown. They're gonna have to get used to that. But like, bro, they should win by they should dominate. They should dominate this spot. They really should.
Bro, if they don't, like, it means
feeling
much bad shit, dog. It's bad omen for the season.
I feel like Joe Flacco. I would feel a lot low key better if it was Zach Wilson, to be honest.
They're way too far removed though for like that revenge factor. Like Joe Flacco's been on like
the years type. I just know he's gonna be up for this shit.
Makes sense. That's right.
I like that though. 6.5. We're not sure about anything at this point, to be honest. So like, you could say every bet. Like I'm not sure. So
yeah, but I mean, for me, that's my lock of the weekend -6.5. It sounds like if you guys had to throw, you throw on Baltimore.
100%.
So yeah, let's move on to Chicago. Say it again.
I love it for a tease.
Yep.
If you're going to tease anything this week, put Baltimore in there for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I would definitely take a money line. They're not leaving that field without a win, but I don't know by how many points.
Yeah.
You would do the -20?
No, I'm saying I would take a money line. I would take Ravens money line.
And put
money,
or you just take the money line straight up at -3.
Who, me?
And Sojad, he said he would take Ravens money line.
Yeah, I'm saying if I had to touch that game, I wouldn't touch the spread. I have that game just out of all my action. But I mean, if I was forced to make a pick, like in my pick'em leagues, in my weekly picks, I'm just taking Ravens money line.
Okay.
But I'm not too comfortable with that spread, especially on the road. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I don't think it's a bad pick at all.
Okay.
Good shit.
Yeah, I think we should move on to. This is the game that I'm like most intrigued with, honestly. It's also a narrative game, similar to your pick. I think week 1, it's very tough to get too deep into any of the analytics or anything. A lot of these teams, you don't know which team's coming in with a rhythm, which is not. So it's kind of like which team has something to play for and is going to come out motivated right away, and which teams can kind of cruise in the beginning and then just kind of turn it on really hot in the end. I think we saw, even with the Thursday night game, like that's kind of what happened. Like the team that was supposed to come out and perform and needs to get in a rhythm is the team that ended last year with a very bad loss, which was the Bills. They came out guns blazing. Yep. The team that could come and, kind of start the season slow, that's exactly what they did with the Rams. They showed up and it looked like they were playing on 2 different levels. Rams were still in preseason. Bills were just in kind of playoff mode is what it looked like. They got everything they wanted.
They look crazy.
This game, yeah, that game was rough, but I think that's going to be a trend for week 1 in general.
100%.
Yeah, it's just which team has that mental edge, week 1. And the Panthers Browns. I mean, the narrative is that Baker is going to want to, show up and show out against his old team. Like you were saying, Flacco might have a revenge game. This is, I think, the revenge game of the week.
Yep.
And Panthers, I mean, last year, if you look at their rating, they started out the season 3-0. That's when they were healthy. And then kind of what happens every year, McCaffrey goes down, and people just kind of forget about the Panthers. And their biggest weakness was actually from the quarterback position last year. There's like all kinds of crazy statistics of like how they have more interceptions and touchdown thrown by their quarterbacks, and it's not just one quarterback; it was multiple quarterbacks last year. So
Bro, they had fumbles, then fucking
fumbles, yeah, just any kind of turnover, you name it.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, to have more fumbles than touchdowns,
that's
like,
wild.
That's just a big weakness, and even with that, like, you know, I think that's the position that they had to focus on, and now they have a very motivated quarterback in Baker Mayfield. I'm taking Baker. He's at home. He's gonna have the crowd support. The Browns are kind of iffy in the quarterback position right now.
100%.
So I just think the Panthers have more to play for, you know. And Baker's the kind of guy where he can rally the troops. I think the whole, you know, like the Panthers, the whole squad is gonna play for him.
Yeah.
So that's my pick, and the spread is actually even. So it's basically a money line pick. It seems like Vegas is giving the edge a little bit to the Browns since they're on the road, and it's still even.
So like, it's weird because that line has been doing like jumping jacks and shit for like the whole offseason. So it started off.
Was it at 4?
I think Browns were favored by like 3, and then it jumped, like switched the other way. It was 1.5 in favor of the Panthers like 2 days ago, and then somehow it got bet all the way down to Browns even money.
Yeah.
So that like throws me off. I don't know what people are seeing, but at the same time, like Baker in a revenge spot as the underdog, which is perfect. He's always pretty good against the spread in those spots. At home, the Panthers need, like, this is a big year for the Panthers. Matt Rule's on a hot seat. If he don't start winning early, they're probably going to dip off him and get another coach. Like, they need to win, and this is a layup that they should take advantage of. If they don't take this game, like the shit you said about the Ravens, this is times 10 for the Panthers. If they don't take it,
exactly,
because they don't actually have a good squad. Ravens can recover. The Panthers can't. Like, they're trying to make playoffs, and they're going to have to probably make it 9-7 or 9-8, something like that. Sneak in. But, like, if they don't get this game, it's going to be uphill the whole season.
Fortunately, the NFC is pretty weak, so 9-8 might be enough.
Exactly. But, like, they're still going to have to get wins. Like, they got Tampa in the division. Saints look good. And, like,
Atlanta might surprise some people.
I think so.
Really?
Like Sojad said last year, like the Panthers were in a lot of close games that they should have, like, they had the most blown leads, I think, in the whole entire league. Like, I think they like 3 10-point leads or something like that. Like, so they should, like, they got a good squad. That defense is top 5 low key if they actually get something from the quarterback position and balance them out. So I like that pick a lot. I trust Baker in a revenge spot too. I think he got
absolutely
all year. He feel like he gonna shut some people up.
He's got that dog in him.
Yep, that's a good spot to have Baker in.
I'm with you guys on Carolina. I also like Carolina, and I thought at first they were the dog, so like that was gonna be one of my dog picks for sure.
They've been kind of bouncing around, but I love them in like an even money spot. Got a better quarterback at home. That should be a dub.
Yeah, and there's been reports of like McCaffrey showing up on the injury report and this and that. I think that's all noise. I don't think he's coming in unhealthy. He's always banged up in one way or another. You're not gonna get a 100% McCaffrey ever.
Yep. He likes cutting with the cleat. It's just like some small shit.
Yeah.
It's the other thing too. Like same thing with Dak, because Dak was like showing up as limited, and people were like tripping a little bit. Anytime a starter misses starter reps in practice, they have to be listed as limited. Like even if they go to the bathroom for like one snap and come back, they have to be listed as limited because you missed it.
Oh,
so like shit, people pop up and shit, and it's just like regular shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the case for Kittle with my fantasy this week.
Nah, I'm not playing, bro.
I think Kittle's on the other end of that spectrum.
Yeah, this fool broke 3 bones before this.
he was limited.
It's on there for one snap. Bro, that fool's scaring me.
So,
all right. So I have
we all got Carolina.
Right? Yep, I think we all on Carolina.
So what's the next game?
So I think another morning game that I feel good about is Atlanta at home. This is a nasty pick, bro. This is a nasty. I'm for sure not even gonna watch this game. But Atlanta at home plus 5.5. First time rookie coaches usually do not win week 1. I think they're against the spread is like 3-19 in the last 8-9 years, something like that. But they usually lose week 1. especially when you're on the road and you have to kind of galvanize everybody to go on the road and beat an opponent. This is a divisional game. We got a lot of divisional dogs at home this week that I low-key like. I think there's the Vikings. I think obviously we had the Falcons. I think we got the Texans as well. But like that's usually a tough game because you know each other's personnel so well, and you know each other. You just have like already history. You know how to like when you're a lineman, you know how to grab and you know how to get position on certain guys. When you're a cornerback, you know how to like defend certain players. All that, so it usually evens out a little bit. But especially when you're at home, I think we're underestimating that this Falcons defense got better low key because they were trash last year and they were still in games. They got better. Kyle Pitts another year. Marcus Mariota, I think, is a solid quarterback. Like he's right in that Baker Mayfield type zone where he's like, you can be a good quarterback on any given Sunday. It's not Jacoby Brissett where he's just pure trash. So I feel like the Falcons, they got a shot. 5.5, I think that's way too big of a number. It should be like 2.5. So I'll take the number there, take the points, and I think it's going to be a close game regardless.
Yep.
It's a lot of hype that I'm kind of like, I feel the hype, but I think they're going to need time to get there with a brand new coach.
I think that building off your Mariota point, this is going to be the healthiest it's been in probably like 2 years.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
On top of that, they're home dogs, and I really think Vegas is just giving New Orleans respect based off New Orleans pedigree. But this is the first year with no Sean Payton.
Exactly.
Realistically, there's no significant reason why they should be 5.5 away favorites.
Exactly.
But yeah, I definitely have Atlanta in my slate as well.
Hell yeah.
Over the 5.5 spread. It's cool that they're underdogs because if it was Atlanta favorite, I wouldn't feel as good.
Oh no. And Atlanta's usually good in like underdog spots. The last 2 years they've been pretty good. I remember I lost a crazy ass bet against the Vikings, bro. Had like 5 parlays. I just needed the Falcons to lose and they destroyed my parlays. But they're usually good at underdog spots. They usually rise to the occasion. They got enough on offense, they got enough on defense, and they play pretty solid at home. So Dennis Allen too, he's got a terrible I think what's his coaching record? I think he's like 33% wins in his coaching. Like we don't have any sense of proof that this dude can actually coach on an NFL level. Yep. We really don't. Kind of like, oh, they're the Saints. They got we're treating them like the Sean Payton Saints.
Yep.
But they're
it's just Jameis, bro. Crab leg Jameis.
Fun fact about that game. The last game of the season last year was the Saints in Atlanta for both the teams.
Yeah.
And the Saints won that game 30-20. Obviously, it's a lot different rosters. Both teams have different quarterbacks, but just a little fun fact.
They could definitely dominate them. I do love the Saints defense. I'm not going to lie. I think that might be one of the top 3 defenses in the league.
Really?
But I need to see it first from Dennis Allen, to make sure that he can actually coach. Because Sean Payton Saints, yes, I would take 5.5 for sure, but I got to see it from him.
Facts. For sure. I'm gonna need one of y'all to maybe try to start a new Zoom in 6 minutes because this thing's about to cut me off.
Why you out of something?
What do you say?
You out of minutes?
Yeah, it says you can only do 40 minutes, and I got 6 minutes left.
Can't you restart a new one?
Yeah, I could do that. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think you could just start over.
All right, yeah, I'll try to do that. Let's try to get maybe 2 more in, and then I'll start a new one.
Yeah, facts.
So,
do we have any more morning?
Yeah, there's still.
Morning.
Are we just going off the slate, or are we going off what you guys have in your picks?
I don't have any other high convictions for the morning games, to be honest. I think the spreads are pretty fair for all the other games.
I do have a quick one, and it's San Francisco -6.5 over Chicago. And basically it's just me thinking Chicago's just incapable and Shanahan's capable, even though we have Trey Lance with his first start ever. Actually, I think it's his first start, correct?
Nah, it's not his first start, but I think he had started 3 games last year when Jimmy G was out.
Yeah, I just think that if they lose to this team,
bro, hey, see, this is how they get you week 1, bro. Because this is exactly what Sojad is saying. We think we know shit, right?
Yeah.
We know certain things about certain teams. I'm not so sure. So what I'm trying to do week one is basically like treat them as like stocks. Who's been getting shat on the whole
Yeah.
Bears have been getting shat on the whole season. And they at home, like a 7-point dog at home against another rookie quarterback, or not a rookie, but second-year quarterback who hasn't proven anything. We
Right.
still have not seen this guy actually like complete a game where he looked like a solid NFL quarterback.
And I'll tell you this much. What I feel about Trey Lance is like, okay, over the summer, all we were hearing was like, okay, the Niners were missing a quarterback. They got their quarterback in Trey Lance, this athletic quarterback. He's going to be great, right? That's what we were hearing. And then the action that we see is they signed Jimmy G. It's like, okay, you're telling us one thing and you're doing a different thing. So that tells me that the Niners franchise, they don't want to waste like all the other assets that they have by just in case if Trey Lance doesn't pan out, they want to back up so that their quarterback position isn't like a complete like failure. But like the fact that they even got insurance on Trey Lance, it kind of makes me question like, okay, is he ready? Maybe he can play himself into like, you know, being great, but I don't know if he showed much like in training camp. In the preseason, he didn't impress me all that much, to be honest. And the fact that they signed Jimmy G to a contract just tells me like even they're a little bit skeptical about Lance. So I'm leaving that alone. I'm not buying that hype. He's gonna have to prove it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fun. It's not that I don't doubt the 49ers can cover, because like you said, Shanahan's a beast, man. Like that's the best game planner in the whole entire league. But at the same time, it's like that's one of those ones where like the Bears randomly win because they're just super hyped and they're up for a home opener and they know they've been getting shat on all year. They've been hearing talk for like 2 months, and then and then the Bears come back to earth a little bit. But that's one that like just emotions can take over that game.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna crash and burn with that L, so we'll see.
It's possible.
49ers.
It's a fun pick. It's a fun pick for sure.
100%. That's just one of those real. It feels too obvious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta take what's in front of you. Just eat what's in front of you.
I feel you.
Yeah.
All right.
I just can't bring myself to bet the Bears either. So like same shit with the Jets and the Ravens. I do feel better about the Ravens than the Niners though.
Oh yeah.
Because I know their quarterback and coach comp.
The Ravens got the pedigree. They've got the tenure.
100%. We've seen him do it. We haven't seen Trey Lance do it yet.
Facts. All right. What's the next game? That's it. I don't have any more 1 p.m. or 10 a.m. So
I got a couple, but actually I don't even know the time slot. But
what's the game?
I like the Steelers plus 6.5, and I like Houston plus 7, bro. These are ugly games, bro. I hate all these dogs that are like just trash teams, but
that's a lot.
Pittsburgh
Steelers
one is
plus 6.5.
Yeah, it's almost too obvious. You're selling the Joe Burrow hype. You're selling the Bengals hype. What they did last year was amazing, but they had a lot of games where they basically just got hot. They got really fucking hot for like 6 games, and they did some unbelievable shit. Like most of the games, if you take it one by one, you're like, that can't happen again. That can't happen again. That can't happen again. So this is a new year. I'm baking in a little regression to the mean. And Mike Tomlin in a rah-rah spot on the road, 7. It was 7 originally. Now it's 6.5 point dogs. That's literally the spot Mike Tomlin is the best at. He's the best coach on the road, underdog. Like that's his spot. A favorite at home, I do not want to touch him. But on the road, underdog, divisional game, first week of the year, should be able to keep that one close. And they still have an amazing defense, great run game. Mitch Trubisky is not like a big drop off from Big Ben. He might be better, to be honest. So I think that's a solid spot for them. And then Houston plus 7, I wouldn't put like the bank on that, but Colts, for some reason, they always play bad in September. They always lose week 1. I think Frank Reich is like 0-4